universal energies. It's your girl Taurus Takeover, aka the Clarity Queen, and I am here to do my readings for Virgos born in the month of August. Okay, here we go. Universal energies, show me what I need to see for Virgos born in August. In love, finance, relationships, spirituality, emotions. Show me what I need to see for Virgos born in August. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like it, share it. That way whenever I post a new video, you'll know about it. Because I really don't have like time frames when I do these. It's kind of all energy based. So, universal energies, show me what I need to see for my Virgos born in August. Show me. Your card is Strength in reversed. There may be a Leo in your environment, or perhaps you may be taking on the energy of the Leo. This is the Leo's card. This card in reverse could signify that you are not taking on things that you probably should be taking on. You're probably not taming any lust or animalistic desires that you could be or should be taming. You're not doing that. You're not using your spirituality and your enlightenment the way that you should. When it's in reverse, it's basically almost the opposite of what the card naturally means. So, the energy that I'm getting is that maybe there's some things, some mouths that need to be closed, some things that shouldn't be said, but you're saying it and spewing out the mouth anyway. Let's get some clarity for the Leo Strength card in reverse. Show me clarification. Clarify the Strength card in reverse for Virgos born in August. Clarify the Strength card in reverse for Leos. For Leos. I'm looking at the Leo card. For Virgos born in August. We do one more shuffle because of that. Clarify the Strength card in reverse for Virgos born in August. It is clarified with the Page of Cups. This card could signify turning your back on your emotions and looking at things, wondering if it's right for you or not. The Page of Cups is someone that is full of emotion, but they're not letting it out. They're not saying much of it. You may have a Libra. Sometimes I think I be saying stuff by mistake, but sometimes it might be on purpose. But the Page of Cups means there may be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your environment, or there may be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in your environment. So there may be something that, you know, other people may be scared to take on, and instead of you saying, hey, I'm gonna take on it, I don't care if nobody else isn't doing it, I'm gonna do it, you may be procrastinating. You may be withholding back. You may not be using your enlightenment to tame the things you need to tame in your life, whether it be some type of lust, whether it may be your mouth, taming a desire. You're not taming it at this time. You may be looking at something in your life, wanting it, but whether or not it can fit into your life, into your emotional cup, so to speak, like this fish, you know, maybe it's too big for this cup. So are you the fish or are you the page? Either way, this fish is too big for this cup. This is not where it's supposed to be. Maybe it should be thrown back into the ocean where it belongs. Clarify the Page of Cups for Virgos born in August. Clarify the Page of Cups for Virgos born in August. It is clarified with Judgment in reverse. So upright, if the card was like not reversed, this would mean that old things that you thought were dead would, you know, basically coming back to you will be awakened. But with it being in reverse, this could mean that those old things that you thought were dead, maybe they really are dead. Maybe there's no awakening. There's a no coming back. Like, this is it. This is the end. And in this card upright, these people, they are welcoming the change. They're welcoming what's happening. But because yours is upright, this means that you're not welcoming the change. You're not welcoming the ending. You're probably fighting against it, which we all know that's shouldn't fight against it. Go with the flow. Again, this is another emotional card. This is dealing with emotions. Clarify Judgment in reverse for Virgos born in August. Clarify Judgment in reverse for Virgos born in August. What do we need to know? The Hierophant. You may have a Taurus in your environment. This card is about lessons. Again, your card is in reversed. So this means that you're not getting a lesson. You're not trying to learn the lesson. You're not trying to teach the lesson. It could have something to do with kids. I see 2 cards here that could imply that the changes, that the emotional things you're dealing with could involve kids. I see 3 cards here with kids. So I pause because I have to read the cards. When they in reverse, it makes my brain have to work a little bit harder. This is what we call Mercury retrograde system, when everything kind of goes back. So I kind of expect the reversals at this point. But let's finish your reading. Virgo. You have plenty of knowledge. You are enlightened, but you are not using it. There's something that you may be fearing in your life. Instead of taking it on, instead of taming it, you're not dealing with it. And even when you're dealing with it in your emotions, you're trying to cover those emotions up like they're not there. Whatever this person or this situation is, could have to do with children. I see 3 cards here that involve children. You're looking at the side and like, man, I want this, but I don't know if I can keep you in my life. Or maybe they're looking at you saying, I don't know if I can keep you in my life, Virgo. And it may be a fish that's out of its element. A fish really doesn't belong in a cup. Maybe this fish doesn't belong in your emotional environment, or you don't belong in that person's emotional environment. And if not, then maybe it's time to throw it back in the ocean. Judgment in reverse card shows me that this situation, although it probably has came up more than once, it might be time for it to die. And you don't want to deal with that. You don't want to let it go. You don't want to embrace the change. Again, this change may have something to do with kids. This change may have something to do with the Taurus that may be in your environment. But instead of you letting it go, you're not learning the lesson that you need to learn. Anyone can be a teacher. It doesn't mean they have to put on the robe and be a preacher or a pastor. A teacher can live in all of us. Sometimes we are the teachers, and sometimes the teacher is someone else. Could it be in these kids that I see in the car? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's in reverse. You're not learning the lesson that you need to learn. Ooh, Lord. Clarify the Hierophant in reverse for Virgos born in August. Clarify the Hierophant in reverse for August For Virgos born in August. You know, it's a trip because when I do these readings, I start feeling the energy of the cards or whatever y'all going through, and it's like, oh Lord. The Lovers in reverse again, or reversals, okay? The Lovers card is about balance. It's about not overindulging, especially in another person. Sometimes the Lovers card can indicate, you know, this is kind of like an angel or, you know, divine is putting space between you two. Like, you probably don't have any control over it. With it being in reversed, clarifying the Hierophant in reverse. Oh, yeah. You may have a Gemini in your environment. By the way, this is a Gemini card. I hate to tell y'all this. I do. This person, this ain't it. This relationship is probably over. It's probably been over. You ain't been trying to hear it. You ain't been trying to see it. Y'all probably been getting pulled further and further away. Either they ain't worrying about you, or you ain't worrying about them, or vice versa. Y'all ain't thinking about each other. One of y'all ain't. Or both. You probably saying forget it. Both of y'all. It's something that you're not getting about this relationship. Something that you probably don't want to see, that you don't want to let go of. Any advice for my Virgos born in August? Any advice for my Virgos born in August? Oh, I just want to smile and laugh, but this ain't no smile and laugh and reading. Like, I'm Queen of Hearts. I'm a lover. I'm all about love. But you know what? Some relationships, they ain't meant to be. It's lessons we need to learn and move it on. But some people look like you, Virgo. You ain't learning the lesson. You trying to hold on, and the universe like, no. Stay tuned. Hopefully when I read for y'all again, you know, we got some better energy going on, you know, because this right here, maybe the newness will be done came out. Because, ooh, y'all drag my energy down with this one. But y'all gonna get it together. Y'all gonna get it together. I believe in you, Virgo. Okay? So thank you for joining me. Share some light. Share some love. Enjoy your life. And I will see you in the next video.